Hello. Welcome to FasTrax Academy. In this FTx Commerce training video, we'll be covering the fulfillment section, how to fulfill orders. When starting off, the consumer is going to access your website via the link. In this example, we're going to use Smoker's Choice. For Smoker's Choice, we currently have this set up to not show age-restricted products until you sign in. At this point, we can do so by clicking the Sign In button. This will bring you to your logon screen where you can log in to your account. Once logged in, you should be able to see all products that are labeled as age-restricted and the ones that are also not. From here, we're going to purchase an item, scrolling through and just browsing, so we can pick an item, add it to the cart, and you can notice that on the top of the screen, your cart with the value. You can always increase the amount, decrease the amount, or use the trash can to remove the item from your cart. When you're ready to check out, down at the bottom of the window will be Proceed to Checkout. From here, if you want to allow a substitution, you can click off Allow Substitution or not if you choose not to. If you have a coupon, you can enter in the coupon code in the field provided and hit apply, or redeem your loyal and save tokens. To continue on, we're going to proceed to checkout. From here, it's going to ask for your personal information to make sure that that's correct. It's going to double check what store we're picking up from. In our example, we're going to do a store pickup in the store. And then your payment and billing method. If this is a returned order, your saved credit card information and billing address should already be there. Otherwise, you can add or change by hitting the edit button on the side. We're going to go ahead and place the order. And our order has been placed. At this point, the store personnel can fulfill the order. When fulfilling the order, this can be done either on the website or the app on a handheld device. Either method, the screens would look the same. We're going to go ahead and log in, then sign in, and land on your first page of the fulfillment site. If you have multiple stores and assigned to multiple store locations, you can click the locations tag up top and select which store you want to fulfill from. For this example, we're going to stay within the Middletown store and find our order listed below. As each step of the order processes through, you'll see that the order will change in its location between pending, in progress, ready, and fulfilled. You can also see a All Orders button and then additional, canceled, and returned. To fulfill the order, you simply click on the order, bringing you to the first page of the order. From here, you can see the detailed information of the order itself, such as the date of birth, the receipt, if there were age verified, what store you're fulfilling from, the customer, and the last time the order was updated. You can also see the product and the payment method. On the top of the page, you have several buttons. One is Start Picking, Print Pick List, Download, and Cancel Order. The Cancel Order will cancel the order. Download will allow you to download the order details in a file. Print Pick List will allow you to print out the order details on paper. We're going to use the Start Picking, which will bring us to a new page. From here, we can again print the pick list or cancel the order. From this page, we would want to click on the item that's in the order. If there are more than one item in the order, this would appear as a list. Click on each item. In this example, we have one item that's being fulfilled with a quantity of 1. The list from the picked quantity would go up to the amount of the order quantity. if this order had 3 of the same item, we would see numbers from 1, 2, and 3 and have the out of stock. If you select out of stock and hit done, it will mark the item as not picked up and out of stock. If you're still on the screen, you can correct that by simply clicking on the item again and changing your pick quantity. Notice that the status has now changed to green and marked as picked. From here, we would hit next, and it's going to ask us for a print package label. It's going to suggest 1 by default, which you can change to any number you'd like. This is more indicated for the bag of the product that each are going to go in. For example, if you had 10 items that were too many to fit in one bag and you had to split it into 2, you can increase this to 2. In our example, we're going to leave it as 1 and hit next. From here, you would assign the staging area. The staging area is an area within the store designated for the packaged product to rest, waiting for the consumer to come pick it up. It could be either a locker, a shelf, an area behind the cash wrap or the cashier. As an example, the staging area could be similar to Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks, where they have that section where they stack the coffees or pet bags on top of or outside the countertop. It could also be a little more restricted area and be behind the counter for the cashiers to retrieve as the customers come up to the counter and validate their name and purchase. We would click the package, assign the staging area, and pick from the drop-down the predefined staged areas. If your staging area is new, you can hit New Stage Area or select from the ones already defined. Press Save, and now mark the package as ready. At this point, once that mark ready is clicked, the consumer will receive an email stating that the order is ready for pickup. Once the customer comes in to pick up the order, the cashier or fulfilling employee will come to the dashboard, click on the Ready, find the order. When we're ready to fulfill the order, we click on Mark Fulfilled, click Continue. If configured to require confirmation code, it's going to ask for the code at this point. The code would be supplied to the consumer in the email, both on the order confirmation email and also the email of order is ready for pickup. After typing in the code, the order is now successfully picked up. If the order had any age-restricted products, there would be an additional window to scan an ID or enter a date of birth on the fulfilling screen.